This postcard is one of the most moving that I received in the project, and it's about Thai elephants. In fact, I got many postcards from the Chiang Mai area of Thailand, all talking about Asian elephants and the quest to preserve and to save them. I did research to find an elephant program in Chiang Mai that was of a real quality nature, and I wanted to make sure that the proceeds from the program went to help the elephants. And what I found was the Patara Elephant Farm. Patara Farm's program is called Elephant Owner for a Day, and it essentially gives you 1 day of an elephant companion. You're paired with an elephant that is your companion for that day, and you perform all of the tasks and duties that an owner or trainer of that animal would over the course of a day.
My name is Pat, which is the easiest name of the day. Later on, you're gonna have to remember the name of your own elephant. And I can warn you that every elephant here has very difficult name, as it's a very strong tradition for us that when we adopt elephant, by the way, whenever you hear me say adopt, lots of people say rescue. Okay? Adopt and rescue, to us, same thing, happen at the same time.
The activities for the day include feeding, washing, a health check, riding, and swimming, but the very first thing you have to do is introduce yourself to your elephant. You wear the traditional Thai shirt of an elephant trainer. This was my elephant, Bujin. We learned that it's always a good idea to approach your elephant with some food.
There is a light that guides your way.
Just like our right and left-handedness, males tend to favor one tusk, either their right or their left. Males will use their tusks for digging, debarking, moving objects around, marking objects, as a weapon for defense, or just to rest their trunk on.
And they'll never be apart.
It was amazing. There was nothing uncomfortable about it. It was incredibly special.
That is freaking.
I felt so honored, and I was a little floored that I was that close to such a large creature. But I felt like when we would look each other in the eye, we were communicating. There was a bond that we were forming. We were taught to read the elephant's mood by looking at them before approaching, and that a happy elephant would have ears flapping and tail swinging. And that's how I knew that the elephant was happy to receive us. We're taught that there are 4 signs of a healthy elephant. The first is ears flapping and tail swinging. The second is that they sleep lying down, which you can tell by looking at the direction of their tears and by the fact that there'll be dirt on both sides of their body. The third, that a healthy elephant sweats. And the place to check for that is actually in their toes. The fourth and final one is that an elephant is eating. And that's where you go to check their poop.
When the poop of elephant is wet and moist, it means that the elephant is not dehydrated. And it also proves to me that the caretaker is doing a good work, look after the elephant.
Washing your elephant thoroughly is an essential morning activity for any owner.
Become the reason why your heart opens wide.
An elephant trunk, just this amazing structure, is used for breathing, drinking, feeding, touching, communication, washing, grasping, defense and offense.
The past and present collide, and I've let my hold go. So I cried in front of you again.
That's actually for their benefit. The elephants prefer it if you're in a certain place on their neck, almost up on their head, so that as they walk, it's easier for them to balance. And if you've seen elephant riding before with harnesses and saddles, sort of like a horse, it actually isn't the preferred method for the elephants. They prefer you to be up on their neck. It's the very Thai style of riding an elephant. Our beautifully prepared lunch also became their lunch.
If arms were open wide and you would let me inside, would you catch me if I fell? Let me fall deep inside, become the reason.
Swimming with them was just out of this world. Now, there were some participants who didn't do this part because they are large animals, and I think that they were a little bit afraid that if they moved that you could get squished. But the elephants are so aware of their surroundings and so very keen to everything that's going on. I never felt scared. It was just so thrilling and so awesome.
The darkness of desert air, I'm surrounded.
The mission of the Patara Elephant Farm is to focus on healthcare and breeding management for friendly, beautiful, and special elephants, to produce healthy elephants to live on Earth. This program creates a unique trust between you and your elephant, and no other program in the world is quite like it. You'll come away with a new and precious understanding of one of nature's most incredible creatures. Elephas maximus, an absolutely amazing animal. One of the amazing things I learned is about elephant altruism. Elephants have been known to go out of their way to help or to save people. One of the stories that I remember Pat telling was of a girl that was in the region of the Indian Ocean tsunami, and an elephant picked her up and ran her into the woods and saved her life. I took away an immense amount of knowledge and respect for these creatures. And every time I see or encounter an elephant in the future, I will remember this day. There's so much now that I know that I didn't know before the Elephant Owner for a Day program. At the end of the day, it was sad to say goodbye, but I know that I'll come back someday.
In this moment, it feels like everything will last, but in the blink of an eye, it's gone.
I've nothing without you. I just hope